Welcome back to the show. Well, when the Neave sisters discovered they all carried the mutant breast cancer gene, two sisters opted to have surgery.
And the third sister, Elisha Neave, thought she had another 15 years before she was at risk, and so delayed the procedure and is now fighting for her life. Elisha, Chrissy and Veronica all join us now from the Gold Coast. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Great to see you. Elisha, if I can start with you, your will to fight this battle has been an absolute inspiration to thousands of people across the country since you shared your story on 60 Minutes last weekend. Can you tell us about the strength of your family and how they've supported you through all of this?
It's without that I wouldn't be capable of putting up such a fight. I'm so lucky for the support that I have with my family and the support that outside of my family as well that's coming in. It makes such the difference. It really gives me that extra push. I mean, I was always going to fight anyway because my inspiration comes from my son, and so, but yeah, I'm very, very lucky with the family that I have to have the ability to keep fighting on strong.
I'll tell you what, beautiful girls you all are. Just want to say that right from the outset. Is that okay?
Oh, stop it.
No, don't
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you are. You're
Don't
I'll tell you what, as we'd say in Queensland, well, back in the day, we would have said you're all great sorts, but I suppose you can't say that anymore.
I don't think
Yes,
girls
you
can.
can. Yeah, you can.
But I
Take
want to
whatever
ask
we
this.
can get.
Since Angelina Jolie announced she had taken that drastic step of removing both her breasts to avoid cancer, I mean, there's been a very strong debate surrounding women's decision to have or not to have preemptive surgery. If you knew you had the gene, what would you three say to women who are facing that very difficult decision?
I would say it was a really personal decision. I mean, until you have the gene, I don't really think you can honestly answer that question. Obviously, we answered it in our own way, and that was to have the preemptive surgery. But, geez, it's a difficult decision, and it has to be a really personal decision.
It's also an expensive decision, isn't it, Veronica? Because, I mean, they class this as elective surgery, so there's no help from the government.
Yeah, at the moment it is elective surgery, but you know what? I think with this awareness that is going on, I really do think that soon they'll realise that this sort of surgery saves the government a lot of money because...
in the long run.
Yeah, with the high risk of breast cancer, oncology treatments are really expensive, as we're finding out, aren't
well,
they?
that's why we actually have to have this helpelisha.com.au fund going, because it is really expensive, and if you haven't got the means, unfortunately, your treatments are limited, and therefore the risk is higher, and that's what we're not going to stand for. So.
I would have thought it was something the government could do something about. I know things are tight budgetary-wise at the moment and all of that, but I would have thought that this kind of surgery, as you point out so eloquently and so rightly, that it will save us money in the long run, is something that the government should change right away. Is that something you'd support and get behind?
100%. 100%. I mean, to... be able to support the fact that it could be funded and potentially save lives, 100% support it.
And you know what, it's actually because of Angelina Jolie and because of what we're doing, you know, putting ourselves out there, what it's doing is bringing awareness, and therefore it's putting the conversation on the table. And once the conversation's on the table, people will start to hopefully act on it, and we're talking about politicians and etc. So it's all positive. It's all positive, and yeah. Yeah,
they've got to get smart on this issue, don't they? One of the many reasons we love you three is your gorgeous sense of humour, and I believe your brother has sent us a pic of you all in Elisha's wig.
Oh, yes.
Poor Elisha went off to have a shower, left her wig behind, and our black humour was such that we stole it and all took photos with it on, and we even put it on Tess the dog. She was mortified when she saw the pictures.
What about brothers? How cool are brothers?
Yes, they've had lots of fun with my wigs and hairs over this.
I also understand you girls wanted to ask me a question. I'm quite happy for that to be absolutely anything you want it to be.
This would be good.
I don't know
This
what
would
it
be
could
good.
be.
Go for it, Ronnie.
No,
Yeah.
I was wondering, Carl,
Yes.
because, I don't know, I was just wondering, this could be a really good question for you. You might want to sleep on it and have this thought going through your mind as you lie in bed tonight, even in the shower before bed. But I wonder if it came to the crunch, would you consider having your healthy testicles removed in order to save your life?
No, I wouldn't have to think about it straight off. That being said, I've already had I've had 3 beautiful kids, so I'm in a different position that someone younger than me would be in. And I suppose modern medicine being the way it is, you can extract semen from the testicles. I would imagine. I'm not no expert. Look, at the end of the day,
We want to check on that one.
yeah, no. At the end of the day, yes, I would, because I've got 3 beautiful children, and I thank God every day for that. So, and I think for your own personal health, I think I don't think it'd be an issue for me.
Yeah, there you go, girl.
I've got one.
What do you reckon your voice would sound like?
Well, I do a great falsetto. You know that for the Bee Gees
true.
classic. Well, you can't tell by the way I use my work. I'm a woman's man. So I could actually do that stuff.
Yeah.
And it would be more natural.
Yeah.
Falsetto, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Hey, talking about walking, Carl, why
Yeah.
don't you come up with us and take the challenge and come to the Creek to Creek Fun Walk with us and walk for Elisha? We'll find a healthy opponent for you to run against.
When are you doing that?
So, it's June 16th.
Yeah, I think
On
I
the
might be
Gold
able to do it.
Coast?
Why not?
Yeah, we'll find someone equally as talented and good looking as you with, not a falsetto voice that he can run against.
With a baritone.
With or
So
without
you
my
can do
testicles, I'm
something
coming.
You heard it here first.
I just slow you down anyway, Carl.
Hey,
You'd be so much lighter without them.
no excess baggage.
Oh, you girls are fantastic.
I love you girls. Hey, take care, and we'll try and do that if we can. It'd be great. It'd be great to walk with you any day. So all the very best. We'll see
We'll
you soon.
get our people to talk to your people.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Might even do lunch in the meantime.
Thanks, girls.
Yes. Thanks
you.
so
And
much,
let's just
Carl.
put
Thanks,
that.
Lisa.
Let's just put that website up and
Yeah.
the address where people can donate money, because it's so important. I mean, the Germans are very good at all this in terms of research
Yep.
and treatment, and that's www.helpelisha.com.au to help that beautiful woman out.
It's a
Thanks,
trip Elisha
girls.
needs to make.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Very cool sisters.
Great women.